welcome back to English Classes Online. My name is Benjamin, and in today's video, we are going to look at how to answer questions on general principles of literature in the Junior School Certificate Examination. If you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe to the channel by clicking on the subscribe button below. Click on the bell icon as well, so that whenever a new video is uploaded on the channel, you will be notified instantly. I have a free gift for you, a PDF file containing adequate explanation of the basic units of English grammar. If you are interested in getting that free download, just click on the link in the description box below. You will also find my ebook titled Good Success in English. It's a complete study package for effective English learning. And if you are a learner of English, either as a foreign language or as a second language, or even as an academic course of study, of course, this ebook is a great ally to all English learners. And a lot of people who have gotten their copies of this book have given positive testimonies of how the book has helped them in their quest to achieve proficiency in the use of English. So if you are interested in the book, click on the link in the description box and you will grab your own copy of the book. Having said this, let's dive into the lesson right away. Now we are looking at questions on the general principles of literature, and we want to specifically look at Lagos State Basic Education Certificate Examination of 2018. Within the English Studies Part A objective, we have questions on the general principles of literature, and that will be from question number 54 up to number 60. And we are going to look at these questions, and I will explain to you how to answer questions on these literary principles. If you like, you can call them literary terms or literary appreciation terms. They are, words and phrases and expressions associated with literature. Now let's look at the instruction. From the options lettered A to D, choose the best option to fill the gap in each of the sentences below. Question number 54. A writer of novels is a novelist, all right? A writer of plays is a dash. A playwright, no. B playwright, play and write, no. C playwrighter with writer as W-R-I-G-H-T-E-R, no. D playwright, P-L-A-Y-W-R-I-G-H-T, that is absolutely correct. Okay, so let's be able to tick the right one. So this is quite correct. Playwright is the answer. Then question number 55, a literary technique which recalls an earlier scene or incident is known, because this is known as dash. A, flashback. Yes. The answer is flashback. B, look back. No. C, come back. No. D, head back. No. The answer is flashback. Flashback is a narrative technique, which can be used to, recollect past events while you are narrating. When you are telling a story currently, then, or even if it is maybe a play, you can use flashback to recollect the previous scene, what happened in the past. So it's a narrative technique. Question number 56, The list of actors and actresses in a play is referred to as the dash, a cast. Yes, that's exactly when you have the list. It can also be a list of the characters in a play, actors and actresses, those who, take part in the actions of the play. When you give a list of them, that is called a cast. All right. Option B, crew. No, crew can be for a ship on the sea, high sea. Plot, no. Plot is the arrangement of events in a story or play. Tone is, the voice, the voice with which the writer, tells the story, or his attitude, so that's the tone, his attitude towards the theme or his thematic preoccupation. Well, 57, Toby is a wise fool. The above is an example of a hyperbole. No, hyperbole has to do with exaggeration. It's overstatement. All right? B, oxymoron. Yes, that's the correct option. Oxymoron is where when you place two opposite ideas side by side, the idea that somebody is wise and is at the same time a fool. These are two opposite ideas. A wise fool, that is oxymoron. Now, oxymoron is close to paradox, all right? Paradox. Now, the difference is that paradox is a statement. Like when you say that the child, the, how can I put it? Or when you say that attack is the best form of defense, or that the child is the father of the man, that is a paradox. A paradox is also using two opposite ideas, but in a statement. Now, the difference between paradox and oxymoron is that oxymoron is essentially a phrase. All right? You look at the word wise fool is a phrase, okay? Wise fool is a phrase, but a paradox is a statement. So take note of the difference between a paradox and an oxymoron. Now, see, euphemism. No, euphemism is a polite way of expressing an unpleasant idea or reporting an unpleasant situation. For instance, if you want to say that someone has died without saying it in those exact words, you can say he has passed on. That is euphemism, all right? Or instead of saying you want to visit the toilet, you say you want to visit the restroom, or you simply ask where can I find the conveniences, right? The conveniences. Or I want to visit the gents if you are a man, or I want to visit the ladies if you are a woman. So these are examples of euphemism. Then metaphor. Metaphor is a figure of substitution, describing one thing by just equating it with another. For instance, if you say that Okonkwo was a lion in the wrestling ring, all right? So you are saying Okonkwo was a lion, that is metaphor. When you say that one thing is another as a way of trying to describe what you are referring to, by, making reference to the qualities of the other thing. That is metaphor. Question number 58. A play is written in dash and dash. A, chapters and paragraphs. No, this is prose. We have three genres of literature. We have prose, we have poetry, we have play. Prose, such as novels, short stories. Prose is written in chapters and paragraphs. Lines and pages. Well, you of course when you talk of lines strictly, if they are poetic lines, then you should be talking of lines. Then stanzas and verse. This refers to, poems. Poetry is written in stanzas and verse, or stanzas and lines, if you like. A stanza is a group of lines in a poem. Then the acts and scenes. This is correct. A play is written in acts and scenes, act 1, scene 1, and so on and so forth. All right, so that is the way it is. So let's undo these marks and go to the next slide, and then we take a look at the next thing, okay? Okay, so now this is another instruction. Read the poem below and use it to answer questions 59 and 60. Now, let's look at the poem. Tell me not in mournful numbers. Life is but an empty dream, for the soul is dead that slumbers, and things are not what they seem. All right, this poem was called from A Psalm of Life by Henry Wadsworth. So when we look at a poem like this, then we should be able to analyze the poem by using our knowledge of the general principles of literature and also our knowledge of the poetic devices. All right, so question number 59, the rhyme scheme of the above poem is dash. All right, now, first of all, let me show you how to get the rhyme scheme. Is actually a literary skill that you need to learn. Now, a rhyme is a word that has the same sound with another. All right, so that is rhyme. And the rhyme scheme has to do with, how the words, the last words in the poem, how they rhyme with each other or with one another. Okay, so when we start, the first line ends in numbers. So we note the sound of numbers and we place this as A. This is A. Life is but an empty dream. You can see that this first one is numbers. Dream is a different sound. It's not a rhyme of the first one. So we cannot write it A. We write this as B. So this is B. Then line 3, we have slumbers. And then you check numbers and slumbers, and you see that they are similar. So anyone that is similar to the one we have already given an alphabet, then we use the same alphabet. So this is A. Okay, so this is A because it rhymes with this one. Numbers and slumbers are rhymes. So that's why we use the same alphabet to represent each. Then the next line ends in seem, and you will notice that seem rhymes with dream, okay? Slumbers rhymes with numbers, and that's why we use A. And then the alphabet standing for this line, that ends in dream is B. And seem rhymes with dream, and so we also note it as B. So at the end of the day, then we take all these numbers, the first is A, the second is B, the third is A, the fourth is B. And that's how we actually, identify the rhyme scheme. And so when we have looked at this, then we go through the option. Option A is ABAB, and that's exactly what we have gotten here. So option A is correct. Option B, AABB, no. Option C, RBRC, no. Option D, A, B, C, D. Well, whether you say R or the, so it is, we are talking of sound. So you can, but we are using alphabet. So in this case, is correct if we say A, B, C, D. That's exactly, we are using the letters of the alphabet to denote the various sound and the other corresponding sounds that we can regard as their rhymes, okay? So the first A is just A because that's the first one. The second A is A because it rhymes with that first A. Then the second B is B because it's the second one and it doesn't rhyme with the first one. And then the second B is B because it rhymes with that first B. So I want you to take note of that. Then question number 60, the above poem depicts that. To depict means, to portray, to describe what is the poem all about. Is it about love? Of course not. Let's read through it again. Tell me not in mournful numbers. Now, this word mournful is associated with death, right? You mourn when someone dies. Life is but an empty dream. Of course, the word life is also mentioned here. And being an empty dream is also a veiled reference to, how life, is really too short and unpredictable. For the soul is dead. Again, you see all these are words associated with death, and things are not what they seem. So we can see that it's not a love poem. It's not about peace, please. This is peace. It's not a poem of peace. It's not a poem of envy. It's a poem of death. So we actually, we can tell the thematic preoccupation of a poem by looking at the diction. The diction is the choice of words, because language is actually the vehicle for expressing ideas. You can't express any idea without using language. So if you want to look at the idea, and when you are talking about what a poem or any other work of literature depicts, you are talking about its theme. And the theme is the major idea expressed in that work of art. And what you need to do is to look at the use of words, and that will give you give you an idea as to what the poet is exactly saying, what he wants to really emphasize, the idea he wants to project through that poem. So this is where we draw the curtain on today's class. I hope you have learned the general principles of literature and how you can answer questions on general principles of literature. So if you have understood this and actually have enjoyed today's video, make sure you like the video and share the video with your friends and relations, all right? You can see that we have been talking about, we have been looking at how to answer questions on general principles of literature in junior school certificate examination. And I must say that this lesson is also important and will be very useful to those who are literature students at the senior school certificate level. And anybody who is a literary critic or who appreciates the literary works, this is for you. And if you are interested in videos like this, make sure you subscribe to this channel and click on the bell icon so that whenever a new video goes live on the channel, you'll be notified instantly. Remember, I have a free gift for you in the description box, a free PDF file giving you full explanation of the units of English grammar. If you're interested in it, click on the link in the description box. You will also find my ebook titled Good Success in English, a complete study package for effective English learning. If you're interested in getting your own copy of this very important, all-encompassing English handbook in electronic form, which you can easily download, then click on the link in the description box. So I want to say a big thank you to all of you for being part of today's episode. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, leave them in the comment section below. Make sure you visit our website as well, English classes website. You will find that on let me write this for you. Okay. www.englishclassesonline.com.ng. Okay, so that exactly www.englishclassesonline.com.ng. So this is actually the website, and this is where, if you will also find the link in the description box. If you click on it, it will take you to this website where you have access to different resources. If you are an English teacher or an English student, you need to visit English Classes Online. And if you are a content creator, a digital marketer, you also need to visit English Classes Online. And if you are an internet entrepreneur looking for how to make money online, you will find opportunities to learn and earn. Learn and earn, all right? On this website, on English Classes Online, you can learn and earn. You will find opportunities as you are learning, getting new ideas on English learning and on content creation, on digital marketing, on online business. You also have opportunities to earn money, to earn money by just joining in certain activities that you will be directed on that website. Once you click on the appropriate places on the website, you will find places where you can learn and earn at the same time. So I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now and remain blessed. Many thanks for watching today's video. A big thank you to all of you out there for being part of today's episode. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, kindly subscribe to this channel. Subscribe now as a way of giving us support. For notification about new videos, click on the bell icon. You will find the bell icon. Click on it so that whenever a new video is uploaded, you will be instantly notified. If you have actually enjoyed the video, like and share the video with your friends and relatives. This is very important. If you have any comments, leave your comments below. Any questions, any suggestions, we would gladly receive them and respond promptly and positively to them. see you in the next video. I look forward to always seeing you in the new video.